Hello everyone, this is Chesburger. Welcome to my Minecraft server. We've been working on this for like a year and a month, I think. And it's going to be closing with the start of 1.18. So this is spawn. It's a little bit broken. Just a little bit. That
A
marks the
little
actual
bit.
spawn, but for some reason you spawn right here every time. Uh, we can start by heading down here and taking the train. Do have a minecart on me. So this is the temporary spawn train station. We're supposed to build an actual one over there, but we never did. And this should take us to Massachusetts, I believe. So, we have a bunch of countries run by different people. So, I'm part of the United States. We have a few different states. And we're gonna start in Massachusetts. This is very interesting as we take the train through the tunnel. It's very fast. Definitely very, very fast. Oh, there is Alex. Alright. So it says starting there. We're gonna head over to Canada, which we kind of skipped over on the way.
Wait, you're already starting the tour?
Yes.
Oh, I stopped the
Okay.
recording.
So, there's this bridge. This was a nuke test. This is the United States' third nuke test. Don't worry about it. Then we got a bridge. Here is the United States. It's like a little area here called Nantucket. Very important part of the United States. And then we move into Canada.
A part of Massachusetts, to be specific.
Yes.
The
Mass
best
And
state.
here is
Massachusetts.
Alex, who made this base. So you wanna
Here's
give a tour?
Canada. We have a Tim Hortons. We have a mansion that no one lives in, an apartment building that no one lives in, a mob farm, an iron farm. The outside isn't the nicest of Canada. It's mostly just farms and houses. Speed made an amazing embassy, which is probably the best looking thing in Canada. And then there's my little house. But then it's bigger because there's a base in it. So you press the button on the microwave, specifically the button to make popcorn,
Ah, yes.
which is easier with just one person.
Yeah.
You go down the water. Which will bring you to Y11, which is a mining level. So I got diamonds when putting this out. There's a key lock with a fish named Neko, so a fish that is called Cat. Go through here. There's a lot of levers. You press all of them correctly, or just the last one and it opens the door. There are lights in this. They're usually turned off because someone breaks all the repeaters in them.
Ooh.
Okay. In the base, if you want someone to leave, you press the button to close all the doors. So all three rooms are blocked off. And it doesn't turn, you can't open them for a little while. So if you go over here, this is my bedroom. There's a Rickroll button. The floor is made of water and glass, so it looks nice.
There's
The door
also like
still won't open, so I'll just do a manual override on it. I did that wrong. There we go. Manual override to open all the doors back up. There's a place to farm over here. So there's sugarcane, bamboo, wheat, and a tree. Over here there's a super smelter, which is what Canada's main export was stone. There's a place with a bunch of carpet in it.
This is another pretty
All the
big
chests
export.
used to be full. They're not anymore. There's a chicken farm that all the chickens have probably been murdered. Oh, no, they're not.
Wow.
But they were a
Honestly
few times.
surprised. War on
Yes,
chickens.
it very much is a surprise. There's a very big expansion to the room I made. And it has nothing in it except for a turtle and axolotl thing. And a vent.
Sus.
Bruh.
It was probably the most unused part of my base. Which is also the biggest part if you look on a mini-map.
I don't have underground on my minimap. Just
Yeah,
above.
this is where all the carpet goes if you're making it on the duper. If you
Nice.
notice, in every room there's a vent in it. That was hard to do because there are rooms everywhere. And you can go through the vent system. You just have to
Very
go to the
sus.
control room, which is over here. It uses the same key, which is very insecure. Okay, it has something that makes a lot of noise. I don't like it. There's a buff button that turns off all the buffs from the beacon. There's a door opener from over there in case you want to open or close a door. I won't use that. There's the room that goes to all the redstone, which looks really ugly and spaghetti-y. I wouldn't go in there. I think I put some
Is
kind
that
of
an
thing in
adjective?
there. Oh, and this is how you get into the vent system. And there's a secret room. It's not this way.
It's this way. It takes a while to get there, though.
There's a way to use the elytra, like you have to angle yourself so that you like fly through it. It never works.
This is very slow.
You'd have to be very motivated to find the secret room that you
Yeah.
get through the vents. Which someone was. I said there was a secret room in my base, and then they did actually find it. That was Shield. He was surprisingly motivated
He used hacks.
by a secret room. I'm not sure if he did. He probably didn't. And the secret room, where there are parrots and every music disc except for Pigstep.
Hmm.
This is a great thing to dance to.
I know, groovy.
Bruh.
And then you can just go out through the vent to the beacon room.
Nice.
Okay, and that's Canada. I'll turn my lights off to reduce lag. Even though I don't think it makes a big difference compared to the sugarcane farm.
Lighting updates are very laggy.
The lighting, it actually does work with all the carpet. I don't think I've ever had a mob spawn in here. Because of all the carpet. If you want to get out, you just like...
Now, going out with 2 people is a struggle.
Yeah. Oh, that actually worked. I'm surprised. I don't think anyone's ever gotten out correctly. Everyone's like had to like break the machine to get out because of how
Bruh.
bad they were. It's not lit up here, except no mobs spawn, except for those guys. I don't remember what they're called.
Phantoms.
The things. People always say like zombies and things spawn in here, but they really don't.
They spawn like over here, where it's not carpeted,
Okay.
like in front of this mansion.
The greatest place to have a coffee in Canada would be like on the Citadel, because there's like just this part where like a chunk's out of it.
If you said Tim Hortons, I would have been so mad at you.
Well, that's also a pretty good place to have coffee. But
I swear to God, kid.
I don't know why I didn't think of Tim Hortons. That's also a good place you could have coffee in. Even though we don't sell coffee at Tim Hortons, at this Tim Hortons.
Oh my god.
Tim
We
Hortons
didn't
that
get to
doesn't
that
sell
yet.
coffee?
I'm quite triggered.
We sell like white hot chocolate, Tim Hortons cookies, peach juice, potato wedges, apparently, golden timbits, and more peach juice. And we sell it for hyperinflated prices, but people don't notice because the exchange rate is all in Canadian dollars.
Hyperinflated prices.
There is an
Kinda
ATM
look
Y'all
bad.
know who.
There's an ATM here in case you don't have Canadian dollars. I don't think anyone has actually used it yet. You just
believe-
drop a diamond in and it gives you a few like toonies and loonies. Also, I actually didn't know how to spell them.
Ouch.
Alright. Is that everything in
Okay.
Canada?
That's Canada.
Alright, on to Massachusetts.
No one lives here except there's lots of place to live and it looks like a mess.
Alright, Salty, as the head of Massachusetts, would you like to help me out here? Okay, perfect.
Think he's muted.
Great. Alright, this is the jail that was never completed.
Chilled out was never completed.
Up here we have
Does anyone have
the
fireworks?
graveyard.
I'm out.
This says a bunch of people's heads. Like, a bunch of people.
Yeah, we go on a murder spree every now and then.
What is that acacia tree?
We do a large amount of trolling.
We do a substantial amount
Apparently
of
there's
trolling.
an ice farm up here.
Oh, okay. Wow, this is actually working. I'm
Here's a
using
large-
my phone.
A large
Oh,
area that was cleared out to build the state house, which then was never built.
Yeah, because we ran out of time.
Ah, you are here. Perfect.
I dropped
Alright,
it.
and then inside the mountain we have this.
My half-finished house.
Where's my flint and steel? I'm gonna put them
This
on.
was gonna be our nuke storage after we moved out.
Ah. And over here,
Proceeds to delete
The
the actual
village-
location of all the nukes.
villager
Well,
hall.
it's not used, and the server's resetting.
Yeah, I'm gonna reveal everything about the US, I don't care. Alright, more villagers. Oh, here's a map, which is very outdated. The train doesn't exist here. It's the old version there. This is still being cleared out there. All the farms there still exist. Up there, Mexico still exists. This is very
Mexico still
outdated.
exists. If you want to give a tour of my amazing house, you can come
That was
along.
when Speed was my slave.
And then here is Shield's
Bring some fire,
house.
some fireworks in the process.
Nice.
That's
Do not
his house.
enter
And then there's the
wrongly.
castle. I guess
Do not
we can go
yellow
there.
bastard. Do not enter.
There's some
Well,
pixel art and a
there's my-
lighthouse. And
Oh, okay.
there's that. Very
That is an
nice
extremely
structure.
tall.
Oh,
Very nice
God.
structure. Not sure what it is.
That is a meme. That is what that is.
Alright, press that button. You can go down here.
I
And
don't
this
know.
is the
I
throne
don't
room.
actually
want to know how
made-
much redstone that took.
I actually made most of this, like the downstairs area.
Huh.
Like that was Shield and I that made this.
It would be a shame if someone were to break one of those glass blocks.
And then
Coming to
It
Boston.
would be with all the carpet there.
I need a
Yeah, it
I
pen.
really would.
contribute. I contributed
Visit
all the carpet.
okay. And then
Who's hyperventilating?
over here, there's another wart farm.
Speedrunning.
Over here's a little watchtower with a pirate ship. Here is Anna's original house.
Oh.
Hello.
Hi.
I'll stop.
Over here is a sugarcane farm and I think melon
I
farm.
thought you were gonna say something else.
There's a couple of them, Chaz.
There's
That's the,
How much shield do I need?
Cactus farm.
14,800.
the remains of the gay river.
Yes.
Oh,
The what?
God, not the gay
And here's
river,
the
not
train
the gay
station.
river.
We
Not the
briefly
gay
saw
river.
this earlier, but this allows you to get all around the U.S., so we might as well take it to Los Angeles. 'Cause that
No,
is
take it
the-
to Swagtopia. Come on.
Oh, yeah,
take
that's
it
a
to
good
where I
point.
live. Massachusetts. Wait,
That's the beautiful rail.
Okay,
where
we're
I
taking
am
it to
is considered what
Swagtopia.
state? Manassas, I think.
I spent way too much time on that one.
Alright. I mean, Los Angeles is the original line, but I guess we'll take it to Swagtopia.
Yeah, it's the line that we created together.
Yep,
Except
It's
this
what
one.
it was
is-
to bridge the nuclear tensions between the U.S. and China. It worked so well that we
What?
became the same country. Alright, there's
No, it wasn't. It wasn't to bridge the tensions originally.
That's what
It was just to link the two biggest countries.
Yeah, I mean, we were about to nuke you at the time that it was built, though.
Wow.
Yeah. Yep, that's a tree farm.
Oh my god, shut
There's
up.
another tree farm over there. This is the original Switzerland.
Oh, you forgot the Netherwort farm.
I already mentioned it. There's Lucario, I think. I don't know.
Another
Pokemon.
thing?
Yeah, there's Lucario.
Okay.
Chaz Mugga doesn't know his Pokemon. Check.
I'm about to stream the original Pokemon movie in here, just because of that.
No, don't
Oh,
do
God.
that.
Don't do that, please.
Alright, here is our new iron farm, which never got turned
Are you
on
running? Oh, no, no, no,
at
no!
all.
Help,
So it's
I've
just kinda
fallen,
there.
I can't get up.
Down
iron
there
farm
is
and
a
they can't
massive.
get
Phone's internet tag.
Down there is a massive hole for the collection system and villager trading hall, which also never got finished. This is like one of the last projects that Fappy was working on, which is my base partner.
How do I get autofill?
No, he is your partner.
No.
Mhm.
Alright, here is this train station in Swagtopia,
Swagtopia, Massachusetts.
and here's the mayor of Swagtopia, Massachusetts.
It's just.
How long is this flight?
No, it's
This
not.
has to be like 20
I like
minutes.
how you're holding a salty head.
Oh,
It's
forget about that.
28 minutes.
It's a
So,
souvenir.
this
and
is
it's
the
alright.
train station. As you can see, it's on the sign.
They can see it's
Um, It's very small, and it was just like an area just for me because I don't like being in the high industrialized areas like most of the US is. So I moved here. This is a hotel. It's free of charge. So like if you just need to escape monsters and stuff, you can just go in there. It's like rooms, stuff, some furnaces, and then up here is like the really big room that doesn't have a door on it, cause yeah. Then there's like our little store area that the shop. It's just got like carrots, potatoes, stuff like that. Most of them aren't filled out. Then here is the
Indigent
town hall.
Ground.
Wow,
And a
very,
swag.
very important. Lots
Yeah.
of stuff.
and then we have our farm, which is just small. I never use it because I have a surplus of cookies and chicken from the war on chickens, so I don't need it. But it's still here just to have. And then my computer's glitching. And then here is the mayor house, which is just my house, and it's just small. Down here's a little storage area with just chests and stuff. So yeah, that's basically it. Small and quaint, but it's a nice place to live. Oh, and then here's our well.
Well,
Yeah.
well.
Kind of swag, like the name implies. Swagtopia. So yeah, that's all.
Chaz,
Alright.
Chaz, you need to hold a server history lesson.
Adios.
On the war on chickens.
Yeah.
We need a Wikipedia page.
So
There
who
is on
started that?
there's on the server page, the section.
Oh, wow,
about
there
it in
actually
the history
is.
part.
I think on the
I'm
server
dipping
page
now.
it doesn't even
Adios.
say who started it.
Bye.
Anyways,
Fuck
that's
outta here.
where we're gonna make the villager trading hall.
War chickens and the ostrich war in Australia kind of feel like the same.
Alright, so here is no, our war was successful. We got rid of like all the chickens.
I mean, yeah, the ostrich war, they kind of lost
It's the
badly.
emu war, not the ostrich war.
Whatever, they're the same thing. They're big, stupid, flightless birds, I think.
Alright,
Big, stupid
so this
flightless
is the flagship line, Los Angeles to Boston. Jesus Christ, what was
fuck
that?
Okay, somebody's getting murdered. Somebody died. Somebody is actually getting killed.
By a dog, no less. Knew they were evil.
Alright, here's a nice little area with glass. You can see out a little bit. Waterfall running over it.
Did you guys see the thing that I posted about a woman, her cat on a Delta flight?
Shut up! Jesus
I
Christ.
Send me that article.
Alright,
for
here
any
is Los Angeles. This is my base. Here's the train station. We had a surplus of iron, and we decided to build the entire thing out of iron, and by that I mean I decided to build the entire thing out of iron. Here's the economy waiting area, first class waiting area, got the little ticket counter. And then here is Los Angeles. So first thing, we have the iron farm there, which runs into this giant hopper, then runs into this little spigot into there. The iron like
What?
flings out the top, falls back in, and then ends up in our storage system, which I'm pretty sure is completely full.
Oh my god, it actually exists.
Here is our bone
I'm just
meal
gonna-
system made out of the flowers that come out. There's our old
I'm gonna
super
build the-
smelter. Don't really use it
Okay,
anymore.
never mind.
There's
I'm gonna build the most
what? What do you have to
unusably
say?
stupid large airport in the new map ever.
We were going to in
I'll
New
help you
York.
with that.
I was going to in New York, and then we shut down the server, so I'm not going to. Here is concrete converter, old one. We don't use it anymore. Here's slime farm. Alright, I'm sorry, box. There's box, and then there's box 2. This one was never finished.
Box and box 2.
We got lucky and had 2 triple chunks, triple slime chunks.
Oh wow, that is lucky.
There is a sugarcane farm, same design. This is the original. Then Massachusetts asked for one, so we built it for them. Here is the collection system. It all gets put into shulker boxes. There's also some minecarts in there because that got blown up a little bit. Here's our rail duper. That's how we make all the railroads. Lots of powered rails and other types of rails. Here's our tree farm. Mega spruce. And then here's the grand part of California. The CVN 69. This is my base.
CVN 690. Can somebody
So
make some
down
say
here
about
is our
that?
storage system. We also have our super smelter, the new one. And one last thing over here. Actually, we have the cobble farm. And the villager, I'm sorry, frick chamber.
Yeah, the
Villager trading hall.
chamber.
Right here is where the country the state started. Oh, actually, it was originally Chappie, which was just Ches and Pappy. And then it became China. And then China merged in with the United States and became California. But this is where it started. That was where we went to the Nether originally, using that ruin portal. And right down here was where the beds were. And then this is a little cave in here. And it had a cool window out into the water. And then it got nuked. I wanted to pull a prank, so I nuked our own base, had a backup, and then the backup disappeared. Over here is Turbo's base. A little house here. Inside, few hallways, enchantment thing, lava to throw away. Super smelter. And then he has some storage upstairs. And his bed. There's his creeper farm. There is the vase that we blew up and we probably shouldn't have blown up. Last thing in this area. Over here we have Iceland's base. Which is very interesting. It's a weird rectangle made out of dirt. Anyways, if we just head over to the carrier. Gonna head inside. There's rooms all over this thing. Here's the bridge. Actually, I think... Oh, it does go up another floor. Yeah, that's our carrier. Let's head on to the next base. And we're gonna use our Nether Hub. I forgot what the abbreviation for the Nether Hub is.
Nether Hub Live.
Yes, it is Nether Hub Live.
If you love Nether Hub, you'll love Nether Hub Dive.
Yeah, the old Nether Hub was just a bunch of tunnels, but then we built Nether Hub Live,
Wait,
which
Nether
is
Hub.
a massive map. We used a world eater to cut it out. It was a huge project. But this has all. This was the original size of the United States.
I honestly thought
So-
that was water in the Nether for some reason. I feel really stupid now.
If we head over here, here's the witch farm, which is where my latest 50 or so deaths came from. I was AFK, starved, and then kept getting killed after respawning. So, witch farm. Over here is the mob farm. Collection system for that. Over here is where we originally got sand until we discovered a little bit of a better method of getting sand. And if we head right over this way, eventually, I think, yep. This is where, when we were speed running, we got our pearls. So chopped down some bamboo to use as sticks, and then used it to trade with villagers to get pearls. Alright. Hey, here's just outside the Nether Hub. You can see a giant concrete wall. If I go this way, I think. Also, our base was right on top of a fortress. Alright, yeah, another fortress.
For Germany, I just gave you a list of stuff you should do when you get there, because I have to go.
Okay. So, this tunnel connects Kopraria with the US hub. We'll get to that later. Over here we have our Guardian farm. This is a huge project to dig out. Over here should be our flower farm, I believe. Yep. So there's the flower farm. Now, on our way, we can find Speed's original base. Here it is. Speed has not had a good time with bases. And if we just head this way. So the United States, outside of our map, we had a little bit of a secret base. And this was Hawaii. Almost there. There we go. So Hawaii is a completely normal island that nobody is allowed to go to for no reason at all. Okay, so we have a tank, a little battleship, an aircraft carrier. Here was where I was in the process of making a gunpowder farm.
Oh, were you trying to? Okay, never mind. I'm not gonna say it.
You might be wondering, why is this random island owned by the US and so important to us? There's this nice little hole over here. If we just drop down in here.
Is that
What's this?
Oh, never mind. That's not a stronghold.
So this is our duper. And that is how we have so much concrete. And up here is the converter for the concrete. It's an Ilmango design. Needs an auto clicker to work. It does like 100 concrete a second. Or something crazy like that. We'll go ahead and head into the end. So in the end, we have our collection system for
It
the
doesn't
duper.
even matter.
Shut up. Over here's the collection system for the Koprarian duper. So the Koprarian duper falls in these holes on the edges. The United States one falls directly over the top and ends up in a collection system down there. This is really annoying to get out of.
Uses all fireworks trying to get up there.
Okay. I'm just gonna use that. There we go. That's our collection system. Up here is our honey farm and bee breeder. Down here
Name the bees.
is the Enderman farm for the US, the original one. Over here was the Enderman farm that Turbo made. Over here is the Enderman farm that Kopraria made. And over here is the Enderman farm that the United States made.
The failed state of Kopraria, or what do we call it?
Down here is the wither chamber for killing withers. I think one of these leads to a wither skeleton farm. I don't, or wither rose farm. I don't know which one though. I don't even know where that is, and it's part of my own country.
Bruh.
Head back
Country.
to Hawaii. We can look at the carrier here. This is a Wasp class. It has hangar, and then this one also has a wet deck for amphibious vehicles. Okay. I think that's all for the United States. At least this part of it. So now we can head on to some of the territory that we acquired. So, we'll start with Kopraria. So Kopraria started as North Korea. They had a few different bases around the server. They're very secretive. Their first one was here. Just a little base. Watchtower. And then their second one was over all the way out here. This had a camp with a bunch of storage, a little watchtower which got burnt down. Helipad up there. A lot of it got destroyed. Here's the helipad. And then, over here they have a lag machine. Which only lags client side. So, not really sure what they were trying to accomplish with that, with it being so far away from everyone. So then, they started working on an island. Here is what got done. This thing was gonna be an insane build if they actually finished it. Like, actually insane.
Fun fact, I was supposed to finish work on it, but I got sidetracked with other stuff.
And then over this way.
I still have all the files, in fact.
I think it's over this way. I went too far. This is a little base set up by a North Korean member who stole a bunch of our stuff. And here's a lava cast. Lava casts are kind of common. Some other random base that I can mention over this way. This was Penguino. Didn't really do much for the server and then got lava casted. And then they left. If we head back to spawn, you can mention that ADF, your original base was up here. And it has been the most lava casted out of any of the bases.
I gave up and I just
What
left.
did ADF ever do to you guys to get lava casted so hard?
He was bad at the game. I think that was
Oh.
literally it.
Yep.
We should lava cat some
So then you moved over
Go
here.
ahead.
Made that base, and then you moved over here and made this base.
The fuck is that?
And then this is where Washington DC was going to be built. Never got built. Continuing back on with Kopraria. Actually, yeah, Kopraria.
Show off my
Another
base.
big part of Kopraria was originally Mexico, which then became Northland. So they moved here after getting kicked out of what is now the United States over here. So Mexico originally built their base there, and then they moved to there, and then they got kicked out of there because they got nuked, which was a great history thing. They tried making an alliance with 3 different countries, and then got completely destroyed. So then they moved over here, which is where they remained until... So it was originally Mexico, then became Northland, then Northland merged with Kopraria, and then the leader just disappeared. So the United States took it over. So that was where they originally settled until they got withered and nuked and everything. So here's the biggest nuke used on the server at the time. There's another nuke under there somewhere. And then they moved a few blocks over this way and founded this town over here. The United States built an embassy, which is now the capital of Missouri. Because this became Missouri after he took it over. Here's the capital, the original capital of Northland and then Kopraria. There's the embassy from Canada. Train station, Salty's vacation home, and ADF's house.
Oh, that thing's ugly.
Random
Well, let's
mismatch
see this.
of blocks,
Actually, doesn't look that bad.
some beds,
That's
And
pretty
then-
bad, bro. Come on.
this
I mean, it's
underground,
bad.
and then we can go
What the fuck
down
is that
again.
furnace setup?
We should bomb ADS house for fun,
And then
since the server's
here's
gonna
this
shut down
area.
anyway.
And then we go through here, and there's this random thing there. And then we can go
Was that
into
meant to be
here.
an AFK
This is a
Fisher or
storage.
something?
Yes. Exactly.
That's an AFK Fisher. Really?
Exactly what it's gonna be.
Bruh. And then...
Bruh, that's not how you make an AFK Fisher. You take like 3 blocks, and you put them down, and you have an AFK Fisher.
A lot of the bad buildings that were here got destroyed when the US took over.
Okay, well, we should destroy ADS house.
No.
Since it's one
And
of that
I was
building.
on the
So,
server earlier.
This
No.
was originally claimed by the United States, and then Northland tried saying that they owned it, but then we realized that we had actually claimed it. So the entire point of building this massive tower was just to make them look bad, because they had these tiny little buildings. So we wanted to make them look extra bad by building an entire city directly next door.
Okay, so there are no countries in the new server, no countries.
No. Okay, so this
Okay,
started
good.
with the Amtrak Tower, which was the train station for New York. This has a full selector
Are
panel.
all the minecarts always like 15 minutes late from
And
where
then-
from
It goes up here, goes through a selector. This is the A block, which sorts you out this way, and then picks one of the
Oh my God,
platforms
dude.
to run down. So yeah, these
I don't wanna
platforms
know how
actually
much-
work. And then this heads into the B block here, which this just splits off those 2 rails that way and those.
I don't want to
or
know
that,
how much
that rail
time you
that
have
way and
spent at
that
the
rail that
Nether.
way. These are bidirectional. And then this heads
How
into
much
here.
gold
I'll
did
use
that
this one as
use?
an example. Heads into here and then splits into a bidirectional. So we have an outbound and an inbound. Inbound rails all merge down here, and they go in as one rail.
Oh wait, you used a duper. Never
yeah, we
mind.
keep
Probably.
the rails.
Yeah, that would have taken way too much gold
Yeah.
and redstone and everything.
There's 5,000. Actually, no, there's 12,000 block long rails. So I don't
Gee.
feel like crafting all of that.
Yeah, no
I
one
think
would.
it's justified to use a duper.
Dude,
In here
every
we
time I
have a
hear duper, I
working
think of-
elevator to go up.
Freaking.
We have
Every
an
time I
even-
hear duper, I think of 2B2T.
We have an even floor elevator and an odd floor elevator. We only dupe sand, gravel, concrete, and rails. Nothing else.
I used to do glass a lot.
How do you do that?
I'm pretty sure. No, was it glass? No, let me check. There's an old dupe glitch in 1.8.
This
You could
is-
pretty much.
yeah,
I'm
we're
pretty sure
talking
it's
about this.
duping. Was it 1.8 or
We're talking
1.12?
about the server, which is started on 1.16, went up to 1.17. Here's
Yeah,
a
I'm
little
talking about
viewing
2B
area
though.
for the city, which was going to be built, which I was in the middle of working on as we announced the end of the server. In fact, I had
Yes.
pretty much just finished building the USUC PP headquarters, which is the United States
Oh.
Ultimate Construction Project proposal.
Are you the name of that? The name of this that building.
But yeah, this is the Willis Tower in Chicago. You say the Sears Tower if you're actually from Chicago. This is where I had my spawn set after the witch incident.
What happened after the witch incident? You might put some insight on that.
I starved to death and then spawned there and kept getting killed while I was AFK. Here's the line that heads out to Los Angeles from New York.
Oh, this actually looks really good.
We have a lot of rails
I'm not talking about that.
everywhere.
I'm not talking about that. That looks like just a bunch of cobblestone.
Over this
Wow.
way, here is what was going to be our, what's called Pillager Outpost Farm. Over this way is a raid farm. So you could go kill a pillager there, get Bad Omen, and then head to the raid farm, which is here. Here's the rail that goes to India. This is around 7,000 blocks long, and then continues another 6,000 blocks. I believe.
Takes what, 12.5 minutes?
Yep, 12.5 minutes from Los Angeles to India.
In Minecraft time.
No,
Or
in
real
real
life.
time.
No, real time.
Jeez.
Yeah, it's insane.
That's a minecart, so I don't want to
So-
know how long it would take for you to walk that.
Now
Oh,
that
God.
we're done with that, I think we can safely head north a little bit. Oh, actually, I missed the
Indiana
airport.
Jones.
So this
How big
airport,
is-
this airport was built because this tower was originally built right there, and it was so ugly, and it replaced the river. So
Oh
we
my
built an
God,
airport.
okay, hello.
We built an airport here with a runway facing directly into the tower. Made a video showing a elytra crashing into it and then blowing up, so that we could move it over to there.
So you basically did 9/11 with that tower.
No, it was an accident. The plane was just trying to go around. They're landing on 2-7. They decided to go around. They started climbing, and then it went straight into the building because they couldn't turn in time. It's a really sad incident.
Please shut the
I'm just gonna build a stupidly large airport and put it.
Minecraft server.
I'm gonna build an airport so big that you can fit Denver International inside of it. Mark my words.
No.
Actual Denver International inside of it.
If we head this
Oh
way,
God.
we should end up in New Mexico eventually.
What
I
map
think
client
that's
is
my
that? Is that? Oh, I think I know what that is. Never mind.
I think
Yeah, that is what I think it is.
What
that's
is what
my
do you
marker.
think it is? What map kind is it?
This is New Mexico. I believe this is like one of the northern. This is the northernmost populated part of the United States.
Okay, so what day is the server resetting? Is
I have
No.
set December 1st at midnight. Here's
Saying
Honolulu,
all
which
night.
was part of Northland, and then the United States took it over. And then after we took it over, we decided to blow it up because it was bad. Very close to
December
Nouveau is Fed's base. If you would like to talk about that.
No, you can talk about it. I don't care. Why do you teleport in my bedroom, bro? What?
That's where my thing is.
It's Cum Zone.
oh my god.
Demonetization?
Okay then.
We're leaving.
Let's head down here. What do we have over here?
The kitchen.
Okay. And then
I have a feeling I knew who put that there.
enchantment table. Alright.
You need more books with that enchantment table.
I
No,
don't
that
care.
is that is literally 15 books. He does not need more. Storage area. Pigs. Cows. Sheep. Notice the lack of
Chickens!
Notice the lack of
The war on
chickens.
chickens.
Once again, a product of the war on chickens. Oh, wait, I missed the most important part of the war on chickens. So if we head back to former Northland, now Missouri, you notice this area of dirt. We break that block, we end up down here.
Oh my god.
The war on chickens
Okay.
went nuclear. There was a barn there,
Yeah.
which contained chickens, so we nuked it.
Okay.
Yes, yes.
Does
Yes.
someone really hate
Yes.
chickens that badly?
Ham and chicken. Ham and chicken.
Yeah, I remember this. My friend got mad and then he left.
Have you ever played? Have
I
you
can't-
ever? What game was
Okay, I
it?
got it.
God.
My friend got mad and then he left Rage Quit the server.
Alright, back to Fed's base, which is India.
Indiana Jones, correction.
Bruh.
Spawn's on my roof.
Okay, so we like to do a little trolling here. Up there was originally a chicken farm, which would rain chickens down onto his base.
I used to snipe Fed. I used to sneak up and fight snipe Fed
Over
sometimes.
here was a little lookout area where we could just watch him. There's another one over in that hill. Like, we would just come here, stand on top of a mountain, and watch him, and just narrate what he was doing.
Back when he did, when I
over
originally
here
saw
is
his face,
this
I would
house.
just snipe with arrows at him. Hello. Goodbye. JK, hello.
Oh.
Over
I'd be like,
here
"You're a
is
dick."
a mountain base. Why did it just put me on the ladder? What?
Idiot, are you gonna get the CRJ 700?
This was
No,
under construction. Finished it.
No, it isn't. It's not bad. I mean, it has a default FMC, but
Speaking
still.
of never finished,
Never
If I-
open that. Do not
I'll
open
get
the
it if
chest.
it's-
No,
if
no,
I
no, no,
can't
don't
get-
open those chests.
Open the chest. Open the chest.
huh?
I do have a duper.
Okay.
Imagine.
So that was used for your railroad, which is supposed to get to Mumbai. Speaking of which, it's all the way over here. 16,000 blocks away.
Bruh.
And while I was on my way to go there one time, I ended up stumbling across this.
You're gonna spawn in water. Oh, never mind.
I just happened to stumble across an ocean exposed stronghold. Okay, let's head over to Simpilot's base. Are you here still?
I'm
Nice,
here, but I'm
bro.
not gonna talk about it.
You're not gonna talk about your base?
No.
Why
Alright,
won't you
so we
talk
have
about your base?
Look at this dog. Bro, look at it.
Oh yeah.
We have a
It's
house.
The house wasn't even
We
finished.
have a
I
bed
never
with some
finished the fucking
storage.
house.
God dang it.
Demonetization.
A creeper statue, and then here's the continuation of the India line, which never got finished. Now if we head right over here, we have Speed's base.
Sped.
Well, it's online right now.
He is online right now.
I'll drag him in if
Wait.
you see.
He literally just destroyed the house that was here. That was there like a day ago.
Have you gone to Germany yet?
There's literally just a house there. What the? No, not yet. Alright, there is a gunpowder farm. Over here, we have some houses. Definitely not a concentration camp. 100% not a concentration camp.
It is a concentration camp.
You know, it doesn't look
Just
that
get
good.
around the campfire
Really,
and
really
sing
good.
a campfire song. The CAMPFIRE.
Wait, you cannot sing.
Can we
please do
server
not.
mute ADF?
No.
Alright.
Please.
No, I'll stop. I'll
Please.
stop. I'll stop.
Oh,
We did it to Fed, we have to do it to
I'll
ADF.
stop.
Oh, Chumby's base. Along with everyone else from Chum
Chumby
Gang.
on the server.
Yeah, so they had this little base here. Not much going on. Looks like there's an enchantment table, maybe? No, there's just... What? There's a hut with a boat
Why?
in it. I'm not even gonna
Why?
Chumby Shack.
Why is there a boat?
Here's this, which... Huh?
Okay, somebody doesn't know how to play the game.
No, they do.
What?
They just like making very interesting builds.
Ah.
It's a sphere. Or not sphere, it's circle. I know my shapes.
Do you?
You had to pull out your shapes list.
Yeah. Now, very close by is the Nevada test site. This is where we
Oh,
practice
yeah.
with nukes.
Are there actual nukes in this server, or is it just TNT machines? Flying TNT machines.
What do you think? They're not flying TNT machines.
Okay, then
Here-
it's actual nukes.
Here's a very large nuke test. Why do I have a
Nuke
gas
mod.
tier? What? Where did I get a gas tier? And then this brings us back to California.
You're running out of Elytra
Oh.
durability.
Yes, I am, which is why I'm heading back to California. We can use the turbo portal. So this is originally made because everyone kept using our portal over there. So we made the new portal here and made a maze in the Nether to get to that portal. And then we just built Nether Hub Live, which got rid of all of that.
Nether Hub.
Now, speaking of the Nether, if we head up here and over this way, here is our gold farm and piglin bartering system.
Oh god. Genocide 2.0, basically.
What? What?
I mean.
This will fix up your stuff very quickly. Okay. That's the gold farm. Here's the piglin bartering area. There's going to be a lack of quartz because I needed a lot of the quartz. We head over here. There's a gas farm, which I've literally never seen used.
Why would you ever farm gas, bro?
I guess gunpowder. Here's the AFK platform for it. Over here is the original reason that we made, or the original thing above the Nether. Made a hoglin farm. Very useful. Good way of to get food in like early game. There's the original hole that we made in the Nether roof to get to it. Which just goes straight into Nether Hub Live now. And then here's the actual hole that we made, that we use.
Welcome to Nether Hub Live.
If we head over this way, we can see some more important stuff. This is how you got to Hawaii. I can show that now that I don't care anymore. That goes to Hawaii, but if we head out here, this is how you get out of Nether Hub Live and back into the regular Nether. Right over here, we have our Wither Skeleton farm. And one of the doggos has sadly died.
F. Poor doggo.
And all these slabs prevent spawning.
Oh, man.
I don't think there's really anything else in the Nether that matters.
We should build a graveyard for everyone before we fucking shut down or reset the server.
We have to do something on the last day to like celebrate this. Here's my visual approach into Kopraria.
Let's fucking nuke everyone.
No.
No. You're saving the server.
No.
I'm making a world download. Here's the portal that goes to Kopraria.
Oh my god, you're such a nerd.
What?
The visual approach with the crosses.
Visual approach into Kopraria. Into former Northland, we had a river visual at one point.
What? Is there anything else that I missed?
Okay, so ADF, what do you want to do
actually,
on the
okay.
server? Like,
Did you show Alaska?
Yeah, Alaska, and then we'll get on to the Germany situation. Here's the
Yes, Deutschland.
Yeah, so here's Alaska. We have this little map here. This is used to make a black map for covering up holes in the Nether Hub. It didn't really work. We ended up making the piston door instead. Alaska has this big snow biome, that's why it's Alaska. And then a mesa directly touching it, which is a very interesting
Yeah,
biome
that makes
combination.
sense. Thanks
Make-
much. Very
Down
Total
here,
sense.
Michigan, Megataiga, never used. Over here's Kopraria's snow area, never used. And I think... Oh, we have to show Fed Forest.
Oh my god.
No.
So this is a completely normal forest. Very nice birch forest.
You gotta go to the island where it all started.
As you can see,
Oh no.
very nice birch forest. It's completely normal. Very normal birch forest. Just as it was intended to be.
He tried his hardest not to laugh.
Dude, you don't know. I spent an entire night doing that. You guys were all asleep.
God.
Were you drunk?
No, I was just bored and wanted to. You guys.
I think that is everything.
I mean, it makes getting
besides,
kind of
Alright.
easier, I guess.
so fairly recently, oh my god, some new players came on and created
Is that Ireland?
Ireland.
I actually lost a bunch of stuff because I gave Ireland a bunch of stuff in their chests and you just blew it up.
So Ireland stole a ton of stuff from us, like a lot of stuff from us. So we nuked them, and then withered them.
That was like exactly the day that I like joined up with them. I was like, okay, this is kind of cool. I'll like join them or something, and then like you guys just blow them up.
Yeah, because they
Yeah, my
kept
sim
stealing
crashed.
our stuff. So then after that, they decided to form Deutschland and move all the
Deutschland?
way out here.
Also, it's actually the biggest country on the world. It's actually 100,000 square blocks.
What? Do you know how big the United States is?
Nowhere close.
Really?
There's no way it's 100,000 square blocks.
It's okay. It goes from all the way up here to all the way out here, down to here, over to here, and around
No, I'm
all
pretty-
the
yeah,
way
no.
there. I'm pretty sure it's
Yeah,
bigger.
Germany's probably still the biggest. I don't know.
That's
Alright.
based. That's pretty based.
Here-
Look
here
at the
you go.
flag though.
You got the
Like we're
flag.
like, aren't we the only country with a flag? Like what other countries have flags?
We used to put U.S. flags. Actually, U.S. put U.S. flags
We
all
flag.
over the communist countries until China joined them.
Aren't they just kind of small though?
Yeah, they're just banners.
Are you trying to find stuff to brag about? Because that's kind of based, not gonna lie.
No, I just really like the flag. I was just confused. I was like, why doesn't any other country have like a huge flag?
Dude, that's just a waste of resources, man.
Yeah, why do you need a gigantic
nationalism-
flag? We already
No,
know
it was
that.
really easy actually.
Nationalism in
there-
Germany is a great thing. It goes really
I
well.
made like I made a company and it's like over that way towards the mob farm and like I was going to make the building except you never got to making the concrete. So now it's just this huge like sign that just says Alex's Redstone Bluestone.
What is Bluestone?
It doesn't exist except it was supposed to be a redstone making company
Yeah, why does it say Bluestone then?
because it's supposed to be a cool name. Like Apple doesn't sell Macintosh apples. They sell technology.
Bluestone kind of sounds like someone forgetting what lapis.
Bluestone is a mumbo
Lazuli
jumbo
is.
thing that he wants to be added.
Pardon?
Bluestone is a thing that mumbo jumbo wants to be added.
Well, it was a cool thing.
It is
Just
pretty
sounded
cool.
really good.
Alright, mob
That mob
farm.
farm was too good. I shut it down.
Okay,
making
do you
way
want
more
the
than I
honest
needed.
truth why I'm not giving you my
X-
base coordinates?
And then here is X-ray into a geode.
That actually wasn't X-ray.
How? How is this not
I saw it on my
X-ray?
world map.
Oh, okay.
When I was underground, I saw it on my world map, so I was just constantly looking around and just mining down until I found it.
Okay. It looked a lot like X-ray though.
Like, I think it would have just been a straight, like, mine down if I was using X-ray. It wouldn't be, like, going everywhere.
That's what they all see.
What is that?
It's a geo.
What is what
Yeah,
the
there's
geode?
multiple entrances into it.
And the mask is.
Aren't those crystals like kind of useless?
No, they are.
They kind of are.
Yeah, they are very useless.
So what happened to the wardens? Where are my wardens?
1.18. Actually, are they 19 or are they 18?
Okay, go into that
I think
house.
they're
So the one
19.
that like is in the dirt. Not that one. That's Tiny's house.
Where?
Okay, look.
That-
Okay, yeah, there.
Well, first we gotta look at.
No,
his
no,
house.
no, no.
Oh
Okay,
my
if you
god.
go out the door and go straight, yes, it's
Yeah,
that.
I know. I
It's
had to
hard
look
see
at
it's
his
the
house. I'm doing a tour. Alright, here we go.
Okay, that was my house in Germany. Yeah,
Nice.
it has a few things,
Why
but
do you
like
have
if
so many buckets?
I had an
Lava.
iron farm there, and we used lava a lot.
So you
This
made
is like-
buckets?
Yes,
Oh.
there's a secret room. It's not really that secret because it's obvious. Did you get the combination? It's on
I
Discord.
saw you sense it. I literally have not seen this room.
Okay. Yeah, I made it like just a few days ago. It was like the first combination lock that I actually made with buttons.
Interesting.
I didn't realize there was a
What
hole in the
is
wall.
this?
By the Shield. That's a book by the Shield. That's everything that was like kind of special to me on the server.
What?
That's the point where like Shield like was pretty much saying about how bad my business was.
Oh.
Yeah,
And
that's
then
just to the
I'm guessing
redstone.
that just closes.
If you look at the redstone, it's just huge. That's an alarm reset button. If you get the password wrong, there's an alarm. That's how you reset it.
Bruh.
Look at the redstone. It looks really ugly.
Ah, yes. You know, this reminds me of the selector panels for the train stations.
This is always like I almost never make reds. I didn't even know there was a mob farm there, or a mob thing there. Yeah, but like that's always how my redstone looks. It just looks very messy.
Right.
That's for
kelp
kelp.
farm. Bamboo farm.
That's a bamboo farm. That was
Oh, I
for
saw
slime.
glowberry.
That's kind of a mine place. I was going to use that for something else, but I ran out of time.
I saw glowberries.
Those weren't glowberries.
Or no, drip leaf.
Yeah, drip leaf. I was trying to farm a little bit of it.
Oh, you should set it to nighttime and show my canal.
Ah.
You died right there, that'd been great.
Or just anywhere at all in the playthrough.
Alright.
Dies and has to start
Over on the side, yep, iron farm.
Iron farm, yeah.
I think speed is over here. Somewhere.
Oh, Speed made a mine at one point, and like a few of us were like pretty mad.
Right here. Owned by Nouveau. How do you say it?
Yeah,
Well,
like
imagine.
I Nouveau. Like he just made that, and I was like everyone in Germany was kind of mad, and I was just like, it's just speed. That's all.
Bro, really?
Yeah, so it was on our property.
I thought those were like supposed to be the gallows, like you hang people from there.
Yeah, we hang speed on there.
Here. I wonder what's over here.
We just hang speed there.
I wonder what's over here.
Wait, what?
I think we should have another qualification.
Oh yeah, we found a Nether portal.
Yo,
Why did you
Chez,
even go there?
Chez,
Also,
did you show
yes.
the Mushroom Island?
I did miss the Mushroom Island.
Ches, how did you find that? How did you find our nether portal?
Another roof. There's.
End,
I
I
just
mean.
went through. No, I went
Oh.
through another roof, and I saw a portal, and I went
Okay.
through it.
Oh yeah, Shield made
Here's
that.
the Mushroom Island.
Yeah,
this
I
is
went there
this
before.
is a disputed territory between the United States and North Korea.
Shield really liked the mushroom. He's going to make the
Little
mushroom a
tower.
nether portal.
I think I got through everything.
Hey, do you want to know why I'm not telling you where my bases are?
Why?
Because I had the text document with like the location of every single base, and I think I accidentally deleted
Did
it,
you
and now I
show
don't
the flower
remember.
farm?
Aw. Yes, I did just show the flower farm.
Genius.
So you don't know where all of your bases are?
I have 8 more bases somewhere in the world, and I don't know where they are anymore. I
That's
lost them
hilarious.
like 3 months ago.
Bruh. Oh wait,
Well
I'm in
then.
Switzerland.
One of the bases
Oh
has
yeah,
one of the
Lucas.
bases has missiles, like
So-
actual TNT missiles.
Here's
I helped him make a yacht.
Here's Switzerland. Yep, you got the yacht. You got the base up here. Which then
Big plus, bro.
a very big plus.
Huge plus.
Enchantment table.
Huge plus.
And then
Switzerland joke. Look at the mine shaft.
spare bedroom. I have seen the mine shaft. There's this little area which heads out to the little glass room here.
That's the person who invited me to the server.
Yes. And then down here he has a little underwater dome.
Yeah, he loved it. He asked me for
Yeah.
coral when he was building it. I didn't actually have any. I was just like, go here.
And then dock. Actually, I haven't
Dock.
seen this. And then we have. So he gets very obsessed with certain things, and he makes some very interesting signs, like danger, open
Danger.
shaft, risk of fall. Notice authorized personnel only. Mine shaft, elevator, hoistway building.
Actually
I
said he
remember when he
liked
was like obsessed with pad-mounted transformers, and we paid for one to be built in our country, and then yeah, and I had like
Wait,
the
this
number.
was Slew?
Yeah,
Yeah, this is Slew. Slew or Lucas.
It's a huge plus, man.
over here, danger, active mine, keep out. We have
He didn't actually want
hard
me to
hats,
go in it,
high
so
vis clothing,
he snuck down to the bottom.
foot, and hearing protection must be worn at all times when in drilling and mucking areas. Obey all posted signage at all times. It's a little elevator shaft. Refuge chamber, first aid kit. And then
I think there's one at every
super
level.
Annoying staircase that just never ends. Okay.
Maybe not. Maybe I misremember.
No, there's one at the bottom.
Okay, that makes sense.
It never ends. Okay, there we go. Refuge chamber.
Oh yeah. Okay.
First aid kit.
What even is a refuge chamber?
I don't know. Here's
Is that if
the
like a mine collapses and then like everyone just runs
guess.
in there?
here's the bottom of the elevator shaft.
Yeah, you don't want to get stuck in there, or else you're just like abandoned.
And then he has the mine carts to go out to the different mining areas. I don't know why he does this, but he does. I think I actually got everything now.
What is this being recorded to?
It's gonna be on YouTube.
Okay, on your channel?
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
I'll be looking for it.
I think
You
that's
should
everything.
make it nighttime and show my canal, bro. That I
Okay.
never finished.
Okay. I
Chaz,
will.
did you show my castle basement?
Yes, I did.
Yes.
Alright, so head over here. built this.
This was supposed to connect oceans.
Yeah,
Yeah, it looks
he's
pretty nice.
building a canal. It looks very cool on the map at night, though. Along with our mob farm.
Just like,
Dude, New Mexico in the middle of the desert.
it's like a spotlight.
Yeah. There's Hawaii. But yeah, I think I got everything. So, I guess that's the end of the video then. How do I end a video?
Make sure to like and subscribe.
Oh yeah.
Be sure to like and subscribe because Harambe loves all of us. And
Turn on
I'm gonna
notifications.
go.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh
hit
yeah,
that
turn on
notification bell.
notifications.
The
Smash that
notifications,
like
exactly.
button.
Just subscribe already.
Whoa! Alright, we're gonna have to bleep that one.
Last word.
Alright. Last
This
words.
has been the Minecraft server.
Yeah,
Support
this has been the Minecraft server.
anyone who is against
and
Harambe.
we're gonna start with a new one.
Yeah.
If you
Good
want to
luck,
join
Brayden.
balls.
Alright. Goodbye.